Ooh, she's looking good. Except she needs a wash bad. Yeah. But first, we got something to install. We got something to install today, so let's get into that first. So, got a package in the mail the other day. Wonder if you guys can guess what it is. GFB. So it's the GFB Respons. I'd have to look up the T90002 Respons TMS. It's a dual port, so I can recirculate and go 100% atmosphere. My plan is not to go 100% atmosphere, just don't really need it to be going at such low RPMs, but maybe 50-50. That's the good thing about GFB. You've got that setting to choose what you want to do with it. So it comes with everything, pretty much everything you need. They make other parts as well, turbo timers and stuff like that. But let's unbox this anyway. What would I do without your love? What could I be without you? Nothing. Instruction manual, don't need that. Oh, this looks great. So there you've got the spring preload for it, and you've got the adjustment for the 50-50. I already opened it before this. Can't move it with one hand, it's pretty stiff. But yeah, you can do 100% atmosphere. Do that now. Yeah, so it comes with the blower valve, the recirculating part for it. I already put the trumpet on it as well. Trumpet's there, and it comes with an Allen key. So first things first, you want to take off your intercooler cover, and then here's the recirculating one. Stock one, you can't hear it at all. Don't need to do it before and after. I'm sure you've already heard it. Let me take that cover off. There's my intercooler, which is tiny on these and it's a bit dirty. Which, let me know down below if you know how to clean these without wrecking the intercooler. There's the bypass valve, stock one. It's just two 10mm bolts on either side to take it off. Squeeze clamp on there, and for the bleed valve as well. So then after you take this one off here, you can see here it's nothing, pretty much air just goes into here, recirculates back into the engine. But this, there you go, so that's at 50-50 at the moment. Spring adjustment, I'll have to do that. This recirc pipe will go onto this here, comes with a new seal, and it's got spring in there to go up and down. So it's just a 10mm bolts to go back on there. I think it's a bleed valve to go onto here, and then the recirc onto the back of here. So let me chuck that in now. I'm just gonna put this clamp onto here. So I've got that one. Hopefully that's sealed. It's definitely not coming off, and it's sitting in the exact same place, so that should be right. So now it's just to get this one onto here. It pops on like that, and then oop, that hurt. Just to squeeze it. I should have multi grips, but I don't have any, so I might have to invest in some. That back on there. That might need a tighter clamp. I don't know, that seems to be where it was before. Alright, so I've got the spring set decently. Pretty much what you want to do is just start the car and then listen for leaks as well, and then just see how it sounds, and then depending on how you want it ran is how you're going to set it. So I think I've got it set up. I can't really test it, I don't have two people here, but it's pretty good. You can see probably just in there now that it's, you know, that's recirc, 100% atmosphere, pretty decent. If I rev it, it doesn't. I might give it a little half turn, a bit more. What I've done is just tighten that up. I'm going to go around the block now, take it for a spin, and then see how she goes. If I need to make adjustments, I will. I'll just pull over and do that. So let's do this. Yeah. Oh, all right then. Let's see how she sounds. Yeah, I really need an exhaust on this. It's very quiet. Oh, turn that off before we get copyrighted. I haven't heard it yet, so this will be a first. Maybe window down a bit. It says to check in neutral if there's stalling. Oh, maybe it's a bit loose. Maybe it's a bit loose. We need to tighten it a bit. If I just drive around normal, I don't want to be able to hear it. Oh, it's not too bad actually. But now if I give it a bit of a squirty. Ooh, sounds so good. Ooh. Interesting. Maybe I need to go 100% atmosphere on the dial. It's a bit oh, what's going on here? People on the road. Don't know what they're doing. Yeah, you're right, mate. Whew. I'm gonna have to put the window down. I need to hear that from the outside. It sounds so good on the inside. No idling problems or anything, which is good. Alright, second gear pull. Yeah, I think it needs to go 100% atmosphere. So pull over and do that because that needs to be done ASAP. Hopefully that'll help. So I've done nothing to the spring. I just moved that to 100%. I might tighten up the spring a little bit more, but I know blow off valves you're going to hear anyway. So third gear pull. Ooh, I like it. I like it. It sounds great. Oh. Yeah, I like it. Put that up. I feel like the response is better now with boost. It does say it's 30% increase of holding boost, so I don't know if it's just in my head, but I felt like I hit a peak and when I changed gear I had to wait that half a second just to hit boost again. There's fourth gear pull. So good. So good. Oh. Do a U-turn here. Does anyone else get that winding noise? Just listen. Yeah, comment below what you think it is. I've heard it's got something to do, maybe I need to change the transmission fluid. If you could comment below if you know, or what I should do, that would be muchly appreciated. feels so much better and sounds so much better. It was so stock before. Well, on the stock one, you physically can't hear anything. It recircs in that little port that I showed you, and it's nothing. So I'm gonna try and get some. I don't know how. I need to get a better suction cup for the outside so I can get it. But when I get one of those, I'll definitely have to show you from outside the car. But there's plenty of videos on YouTube. So I have a 2008 Mazda 3 MPS which is the Gen 1 model. In the States or anything, I think they call it a Mazdaspeed 3. In the old down under Australia, it's a Mazda 3 MPS. I've only had it for a good month. Lady driver before me that looked after it. It's immaculate. I got a great deal on this. So interior is immaculate. I'll have to show you in my next video. Exterior as well. I tried to work on the price. The only thing I could work on was the rego, and which only had like a month or so anyway. Other than that, I physically couldn't take anything off the price. I mean, I've never had a turbo car. I've driven turbo cars before. Yeah, so this is my first time owning a turbo car. I've driven a Mitsubishi Evo 6.5. Before, my mate, that was 380 kilowatts at the wheels. I didn't believe it. I mean, the horsepower on that, I don't know what that is, but it's high. It's very high. You can't get enough of that sound. You physically can't. It sounds that good. Might have to tighten up the spring, I think, a touch more. I don't know. I don't know these things. Pretty much, I'll be showing footage of this. I know there's not a lot of car vloggers that have a Mazdaspeed 3, or at least a Gen 1 anyway. A lot of people have the Gen 2. To me, I think that just looks like a car from the movie Cars. It's just a smiley face looking at you. I love this shape. I love this car. Definitely more upgrades coming. I definitely need to do an intake. Oh, I can't hear that turbo spool up. Big things are coming for this car. I'll definitely be doing another introduction video on what else I will be posting. Haven't really, well, I've been wanting to do this for who knows how long. I've been watching YouTube vloggers for years, absolutely years, and finally, you know, just have to get out there. And I might seem a bit uptight and nervous, but have patience, but things will come, especially the not being nervous, because it's very hard. In the car right now, I'm not too bad, but that brings me back home. So remember to like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more, which, yeah, first video, you don't know what to expect, but hit that button anyway. More videos are coming.